Hi Scorpio, welcome to your June 2019 general reading. I'm your host, Moon Mistress. Sorry I missed the month of May, but I'm back. So moving on, Scorpio, you guys had a lot of jumpers for the month of June. I just don't know if I want to read them yet. Let's wait to read those. Okay, so going into the month of June, Scorpio, we start you guys off with the Ace of Swords. Sorry about the lighting. I don't know why it's doing this. But we start you off with the Ace of Swords. So this indicates to me, Scorpio, in the month of June, you guys are going to be victorious, okay, after there has been a period of difficulty. Because, of course, before you get to the Ace of Swords, there is a Ten of Swords that makes up that ace. So I didn't do your readings for mid-April and I didn't do them for May, so I don't know what's happened in that time frame for you guys. But the Ace of Swords does indicate to me that there was some kind of difficult situation, which of course wouldn't be uncommon really for any of the signs. But it does look like you guys are victorious and you are standing your ground, you're standing in your truth. And there's some good things that are going to be going on in June for you. So what do you guys have crossing you? Well, we have the Temperance card. A Cancer or a Sagittarius could be significant here. For others of you, this is all about trying to achieve some balance in your life. So things could have been imbalanced before. Okay, and you guys are trying to balance that out in June. Just give me a second. For Scorpio. So Temperance. Okay. For some of you guys, you're trying to balance a situation out, Scorpio, involving an Aquarius person specifically. For others of you, where it does not have to do with an Aquarius person, you are trying to balance out things in your life in order for you to get your wishes to come true, in order for you to get the things that you want. Some of you could potentially be recovering as well. Now, I don't think this is for a whole bunch of you. Maybe just a very small percent of you, but some of you could be recovering from drugs and alcohol as well, okay? Others of you are recovering from some kind of, situation that caused you some heartbreak. This could have been a temporary separation, Could have been third party, but I don't feel like it's that for a whole bunch of you. And for others of you, it could have been a head over heart decision, okay? A direction to move forward here. So, that's a lot of different stories. Hopefully you guys were able to, find what resonated with you there. Okay. So, we do have you guys showing up as the Knight of Wands. For some of you, travel or moving could have come up for you guys potentially before June. Okay? Some of you, there could be a fire sign who's significant, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. But I do feel like for most of you, this is you, Scorpio. This is you moving ahead, if not actually physically moving location here. Now, to clarify that Knight of Wands, we do have the Ten of Wands here. So there obviously was some kind of difficult situation, some kind of burden. You guys could have felt like you were carrying this by yourself, Scorpio, okay? And that's why you're now ready to drop those burdens and move ahead. You want to move very quickly. There could have even been spontaneous movement forward for you guys in some direction where, it was at a standstill before June. Okay. Now, just give me 1 second here. Okay. What are you guys thinking about in the month of June? Well, we have the Eight of Wands. Fucking light. Okay, well, you can't see that, so I'll just hold it over here. Okay, so that's the Eight of Wands. So, again, this is very fast movement. This is moving forward very quickly. Some of you guys either need to communicate something, or you are waiting for news, and you're thinking about it a lot. So you could be waiting to hear from a job. Some of you, it's from a Libra with the Justice card here. For some of you, this is about court specifically, or the justice system. You guys could be waiting to hear communication in regards to that. Okay, and for things to balance out there. You know, you guys have a lot of balancing energy here. Libra had this too, actually. You have the Temperance card, which is showing some kind of balance. You have the Justice card, which is more balance here, and the Six of Pentacles. So you could be thinking, if you're not dealing with the justice system or Libra, regardless, you could be thinking of things, you know, really balancing out for you and getting some kind of communication about this so that you can move forward. Throughout the month of June here, Scorpio, we have the Three of Wands. This is a card about you guys actually being very successful, okay? This is things that you've been waiting for. It does look like they are going to come in June. I don't know if it's slowly they're coming in, but it does look like things are happening for you in the month of June, Scorpio. I just feel like you guys... I can't gauge your guys' reaction about this good news. I don't know if that you guys think things are taking too long. But let's see here. You guys could be waiting to hear some communication on travel or moving, okay? And even though this is a good direction forward for you guys, I mean, they're pretty good cards. I just feel like some of you Scorpios, maybe a majority of you, you have this like weird energy about you that it's almost like even if you get good news, it's like you have no reaction about it. You know, so if someone was like, hey, you got that job, you're like, oh, okay, great. You know, but there's no, I don't know, I feel like there's some kind of disconnect with some of you for whatever reason, but the news is still good. It does look like you guys are successful in the month of June and things are coming in for you that will give you that chance to move forward where you were stuck before. Now, we have you showing up as yourself, Scorpio, as the Death card here. So this is things really changing for you. This is things that you've been waiting for coming to an end, and new things starting for you guys. So you guys could be in a transition period, and that maybe could be the energy I was feeling there. Some of you Scorpios are still focused on some kind of loss. You have the Five of Pentacles. Now, I don't think you're going to, sorry, I have the hiccups. I don't think you're going to go through any loss in June. I think this has already happened. For some of you, it was a financial loss. For others of you, you felt abandonment. Okay, and for others of you, you were just, again, prior to June, I think, feeling like you just didn't have enough, maybe, resources to keep going forward. You might have felt like there was not enough money, for example, okay? And, you know, even though I don't think you guys are dealing with that in the month of June, I do think you guys still to some extent are carrying that energy with you. But you do get the Nine of Cups. Libra got that as well. So there is some kind of wish fulfillment because you guys struggled here prior to June, because you guys maybe faced some financial loss, or you were feeling left out, or, you know, you just were feeling stuck. You didn't know how to move forward. Things were stagnant. It does look like in the month of June, you are getting some kind of wish fulfillment, or at least you're on your way to that, and you will be able to get out of this stagnant energy. Some of you could be getting maybe some good news about money that you were hoping for before, where you felt this loss. You could be potentially getting, you know, yeah, like I said, money, okay? I don't know if it's a huge amount of money, but it should definitely help. How are others around you viewing you, Scorpio, in the month of June? We have the Tower card. So people could see a huge transformation in you, Scorpio. Some people around you are recognizing that you did have to go through some kind of major transition here. Especially where it affected your stability, Scorpio. Okay, people could be seeing a transformation in terms of your actual stability here. For others of you, there is an Emperor who is significant here and helping you with this transformation in some regard. This could be an Aries, it could be a Taurus. This could be, you know, well, it could be a parental figure, but I don't feel that for most of you. Or a boss, but, you know, this would be some kind of, person here who's pretty stable, who knows what's going on. I don't know if that just made sense, but anyway, what else can you tell me? So like I said, Scorpio, it does seem like people are recognizing that you did have to go through some kind of transformation. They could see you as having plenty of options in front of you, and you still needing to, you know, make a choice about how to move forward with those options, Scorpio. And that could be in any regard. For, you know, there would be too many of you to really get into detail about what those choices could be, but you know, it could be places to live, a job to take, you know, a direction in your relationship. All right. So, Scorpio, in your hopes and your fears, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, I mean, there could be an earth sign who's significant. I was going to tell you guys that with the cards that jumped out. There could be an earth sign who's significant to you, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For others of you, you are just hoping to regain your stability, focus on your finances, okay? I feel that for most of you, this is a hope, not necessarily a fear. Now, for those of you that were having conflict maybe with an earth sign, maybe you could be fearing having conflict with them, I guess, in that regard. Okay. For some of you, you could be hoping for some kind of renewal in a relationship, especially if you're seeing a earth sign. Or you're hoping for some kind of stability here for yourself, Scorpio, in terms of the relationships around you. So that one was a bit confusing, but moving on here. So we get a couple of cards for your final outcome, Scorpio. The first card I pulled for you guys was the Ace of Cups. So in the month of June, some of you could be starting a new relationship. You could be starting a new job as well for some of you. You know, so despite some of the energies earlier where you were feeling a bit off, it does look like you guys, again, have some kind of new beginnings coming in. You did get that Ace of Swords, that victory. You do get the Ace of Cups, and you get the Page of Pentacles. So this, again, is news about money. Okay? For some reason, it still shows that you guys are a little bit indecisive in the month of June moving forward. There could be some things you guys don't really want to look at right now, or you don't want to deal with right now, because we do have that Two of Swords, and we do have the Moon card here as well. So for some of you, there just might not be enough information for you to choose a direction going forward here. Okay, some of you guys need to wait some things out before you make a final decision. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. Okay, but overall, you guys get a bunch of new beginnings for you, at least starting in the month of June. Okay, so let's take a look at the cards that fell out for you guys. The very first card that fell out was the Four of Pentacles. This, to me, is usually holding on tightly to your money. Now, I'm not surprised because you guys got that Five of Pentacles earlier, so there could have been a financial loss. So it does look like in June, some of you guys are really holding on tight to your money. Some of you, it's your emotions, okay? You're just keeping things close to your chest, maybe because you don't want to, you know, jump the gun and count all your eggs before they hatch. Some of you are very focused on some kind of commitment or agreement here. Okay, this is the Hierophant card. So for some of you, a Taurus specifically is important to you in the month of June. Okay, for others of you, this is some kind of an agreement, you know, a lease, a contract that's going to be coming up. But you guys are, you know, potentially keeping this, you know, close to your chest for now. For some of you, you're waiting for news on a house, a job, you know, or some situation to turn here in your favor. I believe this is you, Scorpio, coming up as the King of Cups. It does look like you are in your own energy, so this is very good for you guys, showing up in your own energy here. It looks like you guys are going to be able to have control of over your emotions at the very least in the month of June. For others of you, a water sign, another water sign person could be significant to you, especially if it involves a commitment or an agreement here, in Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, and it definitely looks like there's new opportunities here. In regards to another person, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups here. So this could be good news about money, good news about love. Okay, you could be getting some kind of information coming in there. This looks like the beginning stages of something, though. So the beginning stages of a job, or the beginning stages of, a relationship for some of you. For others of you with the Empress card, again, a Taurus could be significant to you, Scorpio. But the Empress card has to do with birthing something new. So again, for some of you, this is a new job, a new direction. For others of you, the Empress paired up with 2 pages here could definitely indicate a pregnancy, potentially a pregnancy with, twins, okay? Or perhaps a pregnancy and you already have 2 children. So that's a possibility for some of you Scorpios in the month of June. Okay, so that's all, you guys. I will see you again next time. Okay, bye, Scorpio.